Hello, this is Eager Ernie coming to you with a breaking news report coming to us from the suburbs of Little Hocking. We have our beat reporter in the field, Curious Chris. Curious Chris, can you tell us, is this true? Is there a mass feeding going on here in the suburbs of Little Hocking?
Well, thank you, Eager Ernie. And yes, you are correct. We have been receiving some reports that here in the little suburb of Little Hocking, that Jesus has been here feeding thousands of people.
So, Curious Chris, this meal that you're reporting about, does it even begin to match the great Little Hocking Church of Christ potluck of 1998?
Well, Eager Ernie, you and I have both heard the tremendous historical telling of the great Little Hocking Church of Christ potluck of 1998. But I'm here to tell you that this feeding that happened right here in the suburbs of Little Hocking was so much bigger than that.
Curious Chris, how is that even possible?
I don't even know, Eager Ernie. I don't even think Ruth Kerrigan herself could prepare a meal like this.
So this meal really happened here in the suburbs of Little Hocking?
That's right, Ernie. You heard me correctly. He fed thousands of people right here. He fed them. And I have with me an eyewitness, Patricia III, who says she saw the whole thing. Patricia, what did you see?
I'm telling you, it was crazy, Chris. Okay, so I showed up to this shindig, and they were like 5,000 people there. Like, I felt like it was millions, but it was only like 5,000, so, you know. And I was like, man, we are so hungry. Like, my tummy was growling, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, guys, my tummy's growling. And they were all like, oh, no, girl, we're so hungry, too. And so, basically, we all looked at Jesus of the Nazareth, and we were like, we are so hungry, Jesus, what do we do? And so we started asking around for these loaves of and bread and fish, just whatever people had to eat. And all we could gather were 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. That's all we could get. Out of those 5,000 people, I find that a little hard to believe, but then, you know, that's okay. And then, so basically, we were like, Jesus, we only have 5 loaves and 2 fish. What are we going to do about that? And he was like, you know what? I'm going to pray about this. And he prayed really hard, and I saw it in his eyes. He was going to do something amazing. And he did this miracle, it seemed like. It was crazy. And just like that, all of this food happened after he prayed. There was so much food. There was like a lot. And it fed everybody. All of our tummies were full. We were like, it's nap time now. But then I look around and I get up and I'm like chit-chatting and I'm like, whoa, there are baskets and baskets just sitting around, and all these people were just getting more baskets. And I was like, man, we're taking leftovers home. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy, Chris. It was crazy.
Well, there you have it. Undeniable proof. Another eyewitness of the account of what Jesus of Nazareth has been doing right here in our local areas, okay? And it is still this reporter's duty, it's my duty at this point, to come and to find this man in action. I'm hoping to see it, but we're going to keep chasing the rumors that we're hearing. We're hearing that he is going to be stopping right there on the Athens County line, and that's where we're going next. This is Curious Chris signing off. WDJD, News Channel 3, The Trinity.
Thank you for that incredible report, Chris. I'm so glad you got to catch up with another eyewitness to these things that Jesus of Nazareth is doing. Chris is sharing with us that he believes that Jesus is headed to the Athens County line soon. And that's where we hope to meet up with him, or at least see what we can find out about these incredible miracles and miraculous signs that Jesus is doing. We hope that you'll stay tuned for more reporting here from WDJD, News Channel 3, The Trinity.